Hey everyone, it's JenzTEN96, day 26. So there's 1,070 days to go. Actually, you know what? It doesn't sound so bad now. For some reason, those 26 days off the end of that doesn't seem so, well, to me, it doesn't seem so bad, although it's still quite a long time. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How is your 1096 days going? How's your journey going? If you're following, please let me know in the comments. That'd be really cool. Or just DM me. DM me and let me know if you're following me. I know a couple of people who are following me, and they're, every day. And actually, it's more than a couple of people. I'm doing you a dishonor by not saying that there are quite a few people who are taking their time out to watch what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying, taking on board some of the tips and advice and similarities that they're going through the same thing. Sometimes that can actually help you feel better, that you know that someone's going through the same thing. I did actually forgot to mention on the Wednesday evening after my accident, or did I mention it yesterday? Well, I'm going to mention it again, that the taxi driver, Andreas, who was helping me with all the logistics of getting the car and me to safety, on the way back, he was telling me of his accident, that he had the same thing. His reflex took him just a slight turn of the steering wheel, took him into another car. So it's not just me, and he's a Costa Rican. He's a cab driver. He has worked around vehicles, car rentals, mechanics, all that sort of things, the whole of his working life, and yet he still had the similar accident, just a slight reflex. He looked down to get a pen, and then he looked up, and his hand just moved like that and clipped another car and caused an accident. So it could happen to anyone. So it didn't make me feel so bad. And if I've actually repeated myself, I'm really sorry about that, because I've told that story, that side of the story, to several people already. So please forgive me. Anyway, what am I going to talk to you about today? Okay. Oh, if any of you are wondering what's happening to the Diamond Shine framework, the principles that I'm following to keep me motivated and use those principles to get to my North Star, I'm going to reconnect again on Monday with the I of the diamond. D, we've done the D, we're going to do the I, which is Illuminate Your Desires, which means I will be going through 8 life areas, the 8 life areas that I work with. And each one, I'm going to tell you the process and give you the journal prompts around each of the life areas that you should consider about illuminating your desires. I'm going to, over the weekend coming, I'm going to redo mine, because I looked at them to impart to you. That's why it's a delay, actually. That's why I'm not doing it now. And I looked at them and thinking, no, those are not the things I wanted. Whatever I wanted at the beginning of the year, because I do this process yearly, right? At the start of the year. And I realized that things have changed. Things have changed, especially since I've come back from the UK. And even at the beginning of the year, things had started to change within me before I went back to the UK. And then when I came back again, it's like, no, some of these things, I don't want them anymore. And there's other things that I want to enhance and make it a bit more juicy. And there's new things that I want to put in as well. So over the weekend, I'm going to do my own Illuminate Your Desires. And on Monday, I'm going to start going through each of the life areas one by one each day, just a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much time, because it's fairly easy to get through, but it's fairly easy to tell you what to do and how to journal around it and do the worksheets. However, then you have to really think deeply and go deep, like I have. Sometimes you'll have to reconsider, but what I want you to do around it is, I'll tell you on Monday, actually. I'll tell you on Monday. I'm not going to prime you for this, okay? What else? What else? What else am I going to talk to you about? Okay, so I've had a bit of a sabbatical from social media. I think the last time I posted anything real interest was around April time. And on Instagram. I was really prolific on Instagram. I'm posting a lot on Instagram. Got back into Facebook, must be about 18 months ago. And LinkedIn is like the place that I really don't want to play. It's not my playground. But I've come across some techniques and advice around using LinkedIn. And I'm going to give it another go, especially as now there's a lot more soul conscious entrepreneurs on there. They're healers and spiritual teachers on LinkedIn, using LinkedIn as a space for developing their business and getting leads and stuff like that. Whereas years ago, like back in 2009, when I engaged with it, anything that I put that was spiritual, it was like I'd get backlash, or, oh, we don't do this sort of thing on here. This is for business and for recruitment. It was really blatant that you weren't, the spiritual side of things, you couldn't. It was a no-no. But nowadays you can actually play on LinkedIn with your spiritual side. And too right too. Thank you. Yes. The reason I was taking myself off social media was I was getting really bored with what I was putting out. I was really getting bored with what I was seeing that other people are putting out. And this is part of the me being more authentic track. That's why I got really motivated with Lee's JenzTEN96 and just being your authentic self. And that's what I'm following, because I'm looking at, before I was looking at, okay, well, this is how I'm supposed to do things. These are the things I'm supposed to say. This is how I'm supposed to present myself. So find ways of doing it. And you have to be posting every single day, 2-3 times a day, all of this kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, I don't want to be like that. Why should I be like that? I don't want to. And I wasn't getting much traction. Like I said before, I was getting more of my clients through live referrals and live events, actually talking to people. And that's how I was getting my clients, not so much through social media. Yes, you have a social media presence, because when you do talk to people, they go and research you and check out your social proof and see what's going on there, what does she talk about, what's she about, blah, blah, blah. But the initial engagement to actually get to social media in the first place was someone referring me, or I spoke to them at a networking meeting. And I used to run quite a few networking meetings on my own groups as well. So that's how I was getting clients. So now I want to do my online course and work with my clients more online, especially as more of my audience is in the UK and I'm here in Costa Rica. I really have to be more mindful of how I present myself on social media, because it's an online thing. Now, I've re-engaged. I've gone back into my Prestige and Passion Facebook group, and I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to do things how I want to do them, and attract the people who are attracted to me the way I am, and let them know that I am, being authentic and being vulnerable. And you can ask me anything. You can engage with me. You can talk to me. I'm not going to sell you my courses, and I'm going to sell you my program. Just have a little chat, see how we interact. If you want to work with me after that, that's perfectly fine. I'll tell you how I do that. But if you don't, it's perfectly fine. If you just want to pick my brains, that's perfectly fine too, because I'm a real giver when it comes to things like that. I want people to be living a life that lights them up by any means possible. And if it means that you're going to pick my brains and do that for nothing, that's cool, because at some point you might want to work with me in the future, or you might get in some inspiration and work with someone else that's going to get you to your North Star, or get you to your living your life that lights you up, and your heart's desires. What's really going on here. If somebody else can do it, absolutely fine. That's fine. I'm not everybody's person, and it's not everybody that I actually want to work with. I've been known to sack my clients in the past because we were just not getting along. they weren't doing what they said they were going to do, because coaching is all around you deciding what you want to do. We work through how we're going to, what you need to do and how you need to do it, and then you decide what you're going to do, okay? And then we set dates, by when dates, and all of this kind of stuff. And I hold you accountable. I hold you accountable to what you say you are going to do. I don't make you do anything. I'm not going to whip you if you don't do it. I'm not going to beat you up or beat you into submission. You've got to do it like this. This is how it is. Bum, bum, bum. No, I give you an overview. I give you my past experiences. I give you my clients' past experiences. If we're stuck in some way, and wherever you're at, I'm going to take you to the next step, the way that you want to. Okay, so it's all about you. It's all about focusing on you and how you want to navigate the world. But I help you. I hold your hand to take you, to make you get there. Okay, so if you want to have a chat, that's perfectly fine. As I said, I'm not. I don't like doing the salesy thing, as you can see. I don't want to do that. So I took myself out of social media, so I'm back on there now, back in my Prestige and Passion Facebook group. The link will be down in the comments and in the description. So if you want to join me there, I'm going to be posting these JenzTEN96s in the Facebook group. Okay, so you'll get a notification in the group when it comes up, if you don't want to subscribe. Or if you want to subscribe, you will actually get the notification as well in the Facebook group when I've actually posted. And that'll probably be a really nice place to actually comment and get other people's interaction as well. Other people are in the group will not necessarily want to watch the come onto YouTube and come out of Facebook and go to YouTube to see what I'm doing, and then go back and forth. If they're already in Facebook, they'll click on a button. They'll see the recording, and they can go back and make a comment, or have some discussion. So that's where I'm heading. As for Instagram and LinkedIn, I'm going to weed my way back into those social medias bit by bit and find my way in. So then I'll be fully functioning, posting on these platforms again the way I want to. Okie doke. And my newsletter as well, get that started going again. So yeah, it's been a real evolution what I'm doing, because I crashed everything. No social media, no nothing. Just see what people are doing and keep happening, and like and share and all of that, and all of that sort of thing. But I didn't feel like doing anything. I just didn't want to. So now I've got a direction. I'm heading to my North Star. I can talk about what I'm doing, put out my knowledge and my wisdom on socials, connect with people, engage with people, and then get back on the road to being out there, shining my light and shining my diamond and attracting the people who want to be in my arena, be in my domain, in my kingdom, in my queendom, and want to work with me. So that's where I was with the social media. Anything else? Let me just see. Put my glasses on and stop being vain. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this was a question that came up when I was thinking about getting back into social media. Was being in the social media arena and wanting to post all the time, and the fear of missing out. I've got to be there. I've got to be present. I've got to. Was that part of my people pleasing thing? I've got to please. I've got to make sure that it looks right, and it's. I'm going to give value and. So that people can like me and want to work with me and all that kind of stuff. I'm just thinking, was that part of it? I really have to question myself about that. So now I'm not doing it. It feels like a real relief, a burden lifted off my shoulders. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, I'm not people pleasing anymore. So I don't have to be on social media if I don't want to anymore. That's fine. Yeah, it could have been part of the people pleasing thing, the looking good, seeking approval, and it's a different feeling now I'm going forward. I'm not seeking approval. I'm not people pleasing. I'm delivering a message that's really important that I want to deliver about people's mindset, their heart set, the way they're behaving, the traumas, relieving the trauma, so that they can actually function and feel free and feel relief and feel relief from the fear and just be, like just happy within their body and mind and just being, get away from the ego and get away from the fear and just be your own authentic self and go for what you want and be in the zone of already being the person who has those things, and you're happy and you're free and you belong, and just feel good like I do right now. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it short tonight. Tomorrow's another day, another dollar, and I'm going to pop over to the brewery. It's Mother's Day in Costa Rica today, so a lot of places were shut. I'm not sure if it's a public holiday. I think it is a public holiday. But I'm going to see what they've got over the brewery in terms of entertainment. I'm going to bring back some food and just chill for the evening. Missing my boys. Desi is heading back from the UK, seeing family. He's heading back to Mexico. And obviously I'm missing my Rico, my darling dearest, dearly departed son. I'm missing him. So technically, I've got 3 Mother's Days: the British UK Mother's Day, which is in March, around Easter time. The UK Mother's Day is in May, and now the Costa Rica one, which is in August, which is not on a Sunday for some reason. It's on Friday. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Enjoy your evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you for day 27 tomorrow. Have a good evening. Love you. Bye.